Hello everyone, Phillip Belenky here, and I'm here again with Billy hosting another live stream open house at one of our latest listings. Today we are in Bellevue, in West Bellevue, at a community called Torello. It is a small cul-de-sac of 10 homes. They're all detached townhomes in a really fantastic neighborhood where we are literally walking distance to downtown Bellevue and Old Main Street for those that are familiar with Bellevue. So we're excited to show you around. There are 3 levels here, and right now we are on the middle floor. There are 4 bedrooms in total. 1 bedroom on this main floor, which is a great home office, which you'll see in a few minutes. There are 3 bedrooms upstairs, a 2-car garage, 3 bathrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and the square footage is 2,252 square feet, and the price is $1,325,000. So we'll be here for the next half hour. If you have any questions, please let us know. And there is also more information on the website, westbellevuelife.com. All right, so right now we are in, again, on the main floor, on the middle floor. And this is the great room here, really beautiful living room with really high ceilings. The home was built in 2010. So it's 10 years old, but it's been really well maintained, and it almost feels brand new. There have been some nice updates that the current owners have done. There's some built-ins that you'll notice throughout. And as we go into, actually, let's show off this entertainment center here.
Move back then.
So this was built by California Closets, designed by California Closets, and really handy to have this whole entertainment unit here. That way you're not stuck with needing to put the TV on top of the fireplace, which so often is what people do. But there's a really nice window there that lets in good natural light, so you're much better off putting a piece of artwork there or something else other than a TV, and instead focus on this being your TV space. So what I love here is that the kitchen is really in the heart of the house, and wherever you are in the kitchen, you get really nice sight lines of the rest of the main floor to the dining room, living room, and also to the main bedroom, or to the main floor bedroom. And it has a lot of the bells and whistles, really nice finishes, gas cooking, 5-burner range, designer hood, higher end appliances. And a really cool thing that was added are these Shelf Genie pull-out drawers. And there's several of them. They all pull out really smoothly, so you have lots of room for pots and pans. And literally almost every single cabinet has them. It's a really nice upgrade. Shelf Genie they make some great organizers, and all throughout here. Even under the sink, really handy to have a garbage pull-out drawer. And this bar is really fantastic. It's high up, it's large, and again, in the middle of the room, which makes it feel really open.
This is your view if you're the entertainer.
Yes, so you're standing in the middle here, and you can see out. So that door that you're seeing right now, that's the powder room. And you can see out to the left, the large living room. And right now we're standing right at the sink. And so you get a good idea of what you're looking out onto. And then there's the office / bedroom there off to the side. And then really nice dining area. And we'll go out onto that patio in just a moment. So another built-in by California Closets. This does stay with the home. It's a really nifty wine rack, bar storage area, but really convenient to have this just right in the dining room. So really good natural light. This is south facing here, so you get light throughout the day, and we'll pop outside. So right now it's about 5:45, so evening sun, and so you can see where the sun is right now. Kind of, you can see, but that's to the west there. And so in the evening, in the summer, especially sitting out here, really would have lovely light. And then also what's really convenient here is there are these stairs that go down into the lower patio. So the yard space is not huge here. It is a detached townhome. They're all very low maintenance yards. But there's usable space below that we'll see a little bit later. But it's nice to have this access directly down there. And it's fully fenced, and so if you have kids or a dog, it's easy to kind of let them out this dining room deck door, and then they can have full access to the lower level as well. And then while we're up here, I'll also show you, there is this little common area here which is owned by the association, and there's a fence gate door that goes out onto this area. And so there's just an additional green space. There's some apple trees, but it's all for use by the owners here.
This is an okay shot back here, if I'm careful.
Really lovely neighbors here. I've met a few neighbors already, and there are several people here that have been living here since the beginning, since 2010 and 2011. And even the view out this way, Billy, try to capture that a little bit too, so you can kind of see just the outlook in general, kind of higher up. You have a lot of sky view, a lot of evergreens, so throughout the year you'll have nice greenery to look out onto.
Yeah, and it's really pretty from upstairs too, which we'll see at the bedrooms on this side.
Right. And then also this tree here, this maple here, will lose its leaves soon. In the winter, the sun is much lower on the horizon, and so the sun will be actually setting more in that area where I'm pointing at, and so it will just bring in a lot of light in the afternoons here in the winter. Nice hardwood floors. Paint is in great condition. You'll notice all the windows, very tall windows. There is molding around the windows, so really nice touches. It was built by D.R. Horton, so a large-scale builder, but they did do a really nice job here and definitely elevated the finishes here to be consistent with what you would find in West Bellevue. So this here is technically a bedroom. It has all the elements of a bedroom, but it makes the perfect home office. And the current owners, they use this as their home office. And what's so great is that if you had a desk set up this way, where you're sitting, you see directly into the kitchen. So it makes it really convenient. You can really feel like you're a part of the rest of the family when you're in the office. And good closet space as well. So pretty wide closets. And if one needed to have this be a guest bedroom, certainly it's possible. I think a day bed would work really well here, but if one needed to have a queen bed or a full-size bed, it would work. Yeah, nice views out these windows. So as we pass through the great room, I do want to point out these pantry doors, or the pantry itself. So good amount of closet space. They're double bifold doors. There's a smart thermostat, an Ecobee thermostat. There is central air conditioning here, and on a day like today when it's in the mid-80s, it feels really, really good. Thanks for joining us. So before we go downstairs, I'd like to show you the downstairs before we go upstairs, but I will point out the powder room here. Very convenient, kind of off to the side, so it's not right in the heart of the great room. It's not right next to the kitchen like so often is the case, but it is tucked away. Okay, before we go upstairs to show off the bedrooms, let's go down. So also what makes this location fantastic is there are so many parks nearby to walk to. You can get to downtown, or to Bellevue Square, and to the downtown park in Bellevue. And there's the future light rail station that's also going to be just a mile away. So lots that's really close by. And by car, it's easy to get to I-90 and 520. Also all about a 5-minute drive. And to Bellevue Square and to Old Main Street in Bellevue, it's about, I would say, a 15 to 20-minute walk. Not more than that, about 15 minutes or so. So really convenient. So really nice wide entry here. So you can see, even from the front here, nice street presence. So really convenient also to have an actual closet, a coat closet that is pretty deep. So lots of space to store all your goodies. But so often there's a complaint about where do you hang your coat, where do you put all your shoes, and so it's really nice to have this extra space. And this entry is so wide that right now it's staged with a bench, but you could easily have a piece of furniture here and still not feel like it's crowding the room. Another huge plus is the oversized 2-car garage. So I'm purposely parking in the garage right now to show off how large of a space it is. And so it's 2-car garage, but what makes it really neat is that it's very deep. And so you can actually have an extra workshop space, a lot of extra storage space. And so you can park for guests 2 cars in the driveway, and you can easily fit 2 full-size cars here really comfortably.
And I like that there's this side storage as well.
Yeah.
So that you can tuck things out of the way.
Exactly, yeah. And out of the way, you can put your garbage bins there, or whatever else, but it is nice to have that extra storage. And then this door here takes you to the back patio. You'll notice here that fence gate door that I was mentioning earlier that gives you access to that little community area out back, so really easy to get in and out from here. These tile pavers were recently added by the current owners, and they purposely made it so it's very low maintenance. There's not much to take care of in terms of greenery, and yet you still have some space to hang out. In the summertime, having this cover here is really nice for some shade. There's a little nook out there in the corner with a little storage shed, which will remain with the home. So you can store maybe along the side here, whatever else you might have, maybe a kayak, maybe some garden tools. If one wanted to do some gardening here, you could figure out a way to do it. There's some space here that you can turn into some garden space. You can also put in some large pots here that would look really nice.
Yeah, and this whole area gets sun throughout the day.
Here, and so you get a good solid 4 or 5 hours of direct sun. Well, this is really interesting too. So this little nook here feels very secluded. There's this bench here, and I feel like there's a lot of different things you could do here. You could use it as storage, but you could also have a little either play structure set up or kind of deck it out with some nice furniture and just have a really private tucked away spot, or maybe even a hot tub. That would work really well here. It's again very private, can't see any of your neighbors.
In a space where it's totally covered, so you're not going to get any weather.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's shaded, it's covered, it will always stay dry. Yeah, I like this little private, tucked away patio. So again, these lots are not big. These are detached townhomes, but given the lot size here, it's all designed very, very low. You have that large upper deck, which is so convenient from the dining room, and then stairs that come down that give you easy access to the lower patio. And on the lower patio, there are literally 2 very functional spaces to use. Do we have any questions that we can answer by anyone? Are there any folks watching us? This video will be saved on our Facebook page, and also we'll be uploading it to a few other websites so it can be shared with others and people can go back and watch it in more detail. And again, the website for this home is westbellevuelife.com, and on that website is a lot more information. There is the property video on there. There's a list of 10 things that the seller will miss most. That's always fun to read. There's also a sheet that has a list of upgrades and improvements and some other frequently asked questions. The homeowner dues here are $175 a month, so not very much, but they do cover the exterior landscaping and the common area maintenance. But everyone does pay their own utilities, their own garbage service. It also does cover property management. So that's a nice plus, just to make sure that everything on the exterior, the common grounds are all maintained well. It's nice to have that peace of mind. So here we are on the upper level. And what I really like is with both sets of stairs, there are these landings that just make it feel a little bit more luxurious and just makes the home feel larger. It's nice not to just go straight upstairs, but to have the extra landing. And you'll find that with both sets of stairs. So you'll notice first the laundry room. As soon as you come up the stairs, to the left of the laundry room is the primary suite. And then down this hall here are 2 additional bedrooms with a full bathroom. And so we'll look at all of those rooms closely, but they're all really spacious rooms with really good light. And there's some neat features also that I'm excited to point out. So this laundry room. So no one loves doing laundry, but I swear if I had a laundry room like this, I think I might actually consider doing laundry a little bit more often. It's just nice to have so much space. It's nice that it's right next to the bedrooms. It's nice that it has a window, so you don't feel like you're trapped inside of a closet doing laundry. You can actually see people outside. You get natural light. This is a really nice touch. It's a built-in ironing board, which you don't see very often. If I can figure out how to open it. There you go. So no excuse to not iron your clothes when it's this easy. So often it's such a pain to take out the ironing board and to get everything set up. But it's nice to have everything here. There's even a little bit of shelving here to put some additional items.
Latch.
Yes. Thank you, Billy.
Set a trap for people.
Some extra storage here, which is really handy for detergents and soaps and all sorts of good laundry items. And then some space to hang clothes as well. So again, really convenient, really large. Something that we don't often see in homes like this. This is the lavish primary suite. It is so large. The ceilings are really high. Has really nice windows, good light. So right now the room is staged with a king-size bed. And you'll notice there are nightstands on either sides, and there's still additional space on the sides of the nightstands. There's this really neat built-in storage bench, also made by California Closets. And it's nice to be able to store some extra linens here. That's how the current owners use it. They would have extra pillows and blankets here. But it's nice to utilize this space. They were really smart to have this design, because really you can't really do a whole lot with the space like this. Maybe you can add a bench to this little alcove, but to be able to maximize it all the way is a huge plus.
I'm gonna get from this side just so people can see how much space is in this room.
Yes, you could easily have a little sitting area. You can have a large dresser, an entertainment unit. A lot of different options here. And then ensuite bathroom, so really convenient. And it's really well appointed. It's a 5-piece bath. Lots of storage, lots of cabinets, a really nice soaking tub. Fantastic fixtures. Everything, again, has been maintained really well. Separate water closet. It's nice to have the toilet room separated out. And then check out this walk-in closet. Again, California closets. So much wonderful storage here, all really smartly done. There's this built-in mirror here that has a wardrobe behind it. And the cool thing with California closets, for those that are not that familiar with them, is that it's all customizable. So you can easily add additional shelving, different rods, everything comes apart pretty easily. So there's a lot of flexibility that you can have. You can add little pullouts for all sorts of things, for hats, for ties, for shoes. It gives you a lot of options. I like the color choices that were made here. They're all earth tones. It feels very calming. Just what you want your bathroom to make you feel. Calm and very soothing. And if there are 2 people getting ready, there's lots of room for both people. Again, the total is 4 bedrooms here, 2.5 bathrooms, and it's 2252 square feet. So 2250, easier to remember, 2,250 square feet on 3 levels. Most of the living is all done on the upper 2 levels, on the middle floor and on the upper floor. A large 2-car garage, built in 2010. It is part of a condominium association, but they are detached homes, detached townhomes, and the homeowner dues are $175 a month. So this is the second of 3 upper level bedrooms. It's a queen size bed, just to help with some perspective. So as you look on a map as to where we are, we can't hide the fact that we are very close to Bellevue Way. And that's what makes this home so conveniently located and so easy to get around. But because we are close to Bellevue Way, there is noise from the street. And so the owners had these windows upgraded. So all of the main windows on the upper level bedrooms are all upgraded soundproof windows. And so when they're closed, you can't hear a thing. So for sleeping at night, it's really what you want. It's going to give you those really restful, peaceful nights. They make a huge difference with the sound. Good sized closet space, like the pantry downstairs. It's a double bifold, but also it's a little extra wide, which is nice. And then the other bedroom. So it's nice also, both of these bedrooms are on the opposite wing from the primary suite. So if these were kids' bedrooms, it's nice to have that extra privacy. Similar size room to the one that we were just in. Again, queen size bed here and still plenty of space. And then this closet has an additional closet organizer, which would stay with the home. But again, there's a lot you can do here to really maximize all the space, and the ceilings are quite high. So these windows, they're technically called sound transmission controlled, STC rated windows. So again, completely silent when you're in this room.
It's just so impressive. The Bellevue Way is right there.
Yeah. And we are a few homes up on Bellevue Way. So we're not right on the street, but we are a few homes to the east of Bellevue Way. And again, here also, take a look, Billy, or show on the camera the view from this window. So it's nice that we're above some of the trees, And you have a lot of sky view too, so a lot of open space. It just has a really nice territorial view.
And we're still getting light.
We are, yeah. So it's evening, it's almost 6 o'clock, or it is 6 o'clock now. We'll be wrapping up in just a couple minutes, and still really nice natural light here. And then off in the corner is this spacious bathroom. Sometimes on the cameras it's hard to tell what the size of the bathroom is, so I'll just stand in here.
Yeah.
So, you know, fairly average, but at least it does feel like there's a good amount of space here. If you had to have 2 people in here, you're not feeling like you're on top of each other. But nice full tub, not just a 3/4 bath, but a full bathroom. Really good storage, nice finishes, a rain shower type head. So again, the home has central air conditioning, which is a nice plus. It has Ecobee smart thermostats. The exterior is well maintained. One of the sides of the house that gets more of the weather has been recently painted. All in all, the paint is in really good condition inside. And this house has a really good energy to it. Like, you could really tell that this home was loved. The current owners are the original owners, and there are several owners in this development that are original owners, and that says a lot about the community itself. So again, check out more information at westbellevuelife.com, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can call us, text, or email. We'll be happy to answer any questions, and thanks for joining us today. Take care.